This is Andre Banks with Banks Credit Chat, coming today talking about a lending institution, particularly one that you may not be accustomed to, and it's called OneMain Financial. Now, OneMain Financial has been touted for having flexible terms for those who are not aware. And it's really their sales pitch in terms of performer, what they promote is the most flexible terms that you can find in terms of making payments for a loan in that process, especially if you're struggling with credit or you're looking for an institution that will help improve your score. OneMain Financial, because of their flexible terms, has been really drawing a number of people in. And I've had a lot of experience with OneMain Financial as a credit counselor. And although they known for their flexible terms and their sales pitch to get the end consumer in and get them to take a loan with them, they're also known for their aggressiveness if you become behind, or the ability to not work in the past with debt management. They didn't make it easy to put them on a debt management program if you find yourself in a situation where you can't make the payment or you find yourself behind. I can't stress enough the aggressive tactics they utilize to get the money back or make your life a living, for the lack of a better term, a living hell if you become behind in making their payments. So while they're toted, and I'm not stating not to utilize them, especially if you find yourself trying to repair your credit, and because of their flexible terms, that's maybe one of the areas that you might want to go to, one of the institutions you might want to go to, because OneMain Financial is known for their flexible terms. They're also known for their aggressive tactics. And if you look up, I'm not sure if they come on the Consumer Financial Report, but I can't say a number of conversations with different people who utilize their platform, especially when I was functioning as a credit counselor, and they were trying to get them on a payment plan. I had to go talk to the rep that signed them up for the particular loan, and the aggressive was, I'm putting it lightly here, they made it extremely difficult in terms of getting things back on track, or even trying to get someone on a payment plan, because they want their money back. Now you would think, well, all creditors want their money back if you find yourself behind. Well, OneMain Financial is just stuck out in my mind, particularly because I had a recent conversation with a person was considering using OneMain Financial, and I said, yeah, they're known for their flexible terms, and they'll try to make it as easy as possible for you to get on. But be careful of the interest rates when that's with any lending institution. But also be very aware if you find yourself behind, because the difficulty becomes when you can't make the payment. And are they easy to work with? And try to get, to rectify the situation, get yourself on a better path. I'm going to say no. So be aware. I'm not saying that you should not utilize them, but you should know both sides of the coin. One side, flexible terms. The other side, if you find yourself in a situation you get behind, aggressive, extremely difficult, constant collection calls, and that's something that you need to be really taking consideration, especially because you might have utilized them through the season because you've been unemployed, and you find yourself back, and you find yourself back in employment now. And I'm utilizing this from a recent conversation I had. And hey, you're seeing the payment can be lowered, or I've gotten a little bit behind here. And what kind of terms can they do? Can they be flexible in terms of paying them back? You'll find out no. So this video has been any value to you, please subscribe, leave some comments, hit that like button. Until my next video for Banks Credit Chat, I'm out.